Here we are live. Hey, appearing for perhaps the last time on camera. It's Tinkerbell, 20 years old. I know in here. Maybe. No, Coco. Oh, hold on. Has been adopted. So Coco is no longer with us, and I believe she is going by Breezy now. Breezy the dog. But good for her. Got a nice new family. And we're excited for her. This is my first full week of summer vacation. I've been catching up on organizing things. I've not been going to any sporting events. It's been raining, so can't really go to anything. There is tomorrow in Aberdeen a teacher appreciation game. I have no idea what that means, but it is kind of far away from coming from home. And then next week, I believe, is when Bowie does their teacher appreciation. I know that means free tickets. So maybe we go. I haven't yet to be to a Bowie game this year. There's also a couple of Frederick games I wouldn't mind getting to, like a dog game. Friday is the Hawaiian shirt giveaway. Saturday's wrestling night. All right, so we got some caps, and we're into Series 2. So I don't think we've seen Series 2 yet. Series 2, I mean, they don't have really a lot of hits, but it is nice quality cards and pictures. So really that's what the flagship is known for. And these are nice. They're not too thin. They are clean, good quality pictures. But hits are few and far between. They don't do autographs. They don't do relics in this set. They do have, well, I'll save that for later. Not a ton of inserts and parallels and other stuff like that. Right. So that's all my base. Let's get into the inserts and parallels. And actually, no parallels, just some inserts. So we've got an electricity OV. And I guess that's DC. Well, not any of the famous monuments. Trying to get up there, baby? 20 years old. We've got a bang for your puck. Tom Wilson. On tour, OV and Wilson. Oh, it's got the dates of their games on the back. That's cool. We've got a bang for your puck OV. We've got an UD portrait OV. A UD canvas, and you can't feel it, but it has a different texture to it. Wilson. And last one, ooh la la, Charlie Lindgren. So not bad. First look, I think, for us of Series 2. See what's in this bigger pack here. All right. That is definitely some more Series 2. Might be all Series 2. Yeah, 2 more packs of Series 2. No. I don't remember getting that much Series 2. But I guess it is. Usually with, Series 1, 2 extended series, I don't get too much of it because there's not a ton of parallels, not a ton of hits. So there's not much of a reason to get multiple breaks of it. It's kind of, once you've seen it, you've seen it. So I'm going to go through this whole, okay, so this is new. Here's a card we didn't see in the first break. UD Canvas of Lindgren. Here's something we haven't seen before. It's a playlist of Ovi. And everything else in that break, or part of a break, is something we've seen already in the first one. There's a top loader in here. I think we'll save that a little bit. Oh, I just looked at it, so maybe not. Stuff we've seen, stuff we've seen, stuff we've seen, stuff we've seen. I mean, these are cool cards, and I will find use for them, so I'm not disappointed to get multiples. But this is not really the set where you need to get the same thing over and over. All right, this looks a little different. So this isn't on tour, but it is the speckled parallel. Doesn't show up too well on the video, but it's definitely different. Same with this. This is a Ooh La La speckled parallel. And then Bang for Your Puck speckled parallel. I got 2 cards from these last few breaks that have been top loaded. So here is a parallel, Dylan Strome, and they call this one Outburst. And what's nice about Upper Deck here is they put the name of the parallel on the back, so that there's no having to guess. Oh, Tinky, what are you doing, baby? There's no having to guess which parallel you have. So here's an Ovi Dazzler, which probably is the biggest hit of the deal. Hey, hi there. Tinky, come. I know. You can't hang out there. All right, say goodbye, Tinky. Oh, growl. You all right, babe? All right, we're going to go in the other room. I know. You want to come in? No. Come. So that was our old girl. Our last pet that we had back when we were in New York. All right. That was our old. That was stuff I ordered months ago. We've got a single envelope, and I don't know what's in it. It just arrived today. All right. It is a Kyle McCoy, who is preparing for the draft. Auto out of 50. I did see that Chris Hacopian signed with, I think, A&M. And what's the guy's name? Hollis Porter, I think, signed with Texas Tech. So officially, without two of our really important pieces for next year, not good. All right. First, something new. Look at baseball Topps Series 2. Orioles. This was just a couple of boxes. We'll have some more arriving in the coming days. Sunday night should be the big monthly show with Melissa. We've got some special stuff planned for that. I got a redemption card in from Panini that we'll have a look at. I got some more Spurs stuff. Some more Series 2. I believe for Sealed Wax Sunday, it's going to be some basketball. I've got McDonald's All-American set, and I've got Bowman U set that we'll probably be doing over the next 2 weeks to get ourselves pumped up for draft, although the Wizards got completely screwed. And instead of drafting top 3, they got 6, which is the worst they could have possibly gotten. Well, Dallas somehow gets number 1. All right. Let us see what we've got. So we've got one top loader I'm looking at right now. I believe it's the True Picture variant of Kyle Bradish, who is yet to return from his injury. So this is rare. It's the card, but without any of the border or words on the front of it. Non-numbered. Kind of makes it look more like Stadium Club to have nothing on the front of it. Cool though. And then, so these are all, it's the same style as Series 1. Oh, and it does look like Big League is not happening. I don't think they've announced it, but that is a major issue. A lot of what was in Big League ended up in Celebrations, which didn't really feel like a big release. It feels like it just kind of happened. Whereas Big League, I feel like, was a much more well-known set. So that's not something I'm happy with. Especially because Big League was, a cheap and fun set. Celebrations isn't exactly super expensive. It's more expensive than Big League. Because of course it is. So here's what the Kyle Bradish regular card looks like. So it's the same card, but it's got the border and the logos and everything else on it. So this is the normal base, and this one is the same image, just without all the borders and labeling and all that. Get focus. Well, anyway, that's what that looks like. I have only been to one Orioles game all year. I'm having a very hard time getting motivation for it. But that one Orioles game I've been to all year, that is one more than Grayson Rodriguez. And he's not even rehab assignments yet. So we might, I mean, like I said, midsummer is not my best time for getting Orioles games because I'm here. Orioles are over there. Makes the most sense to go when I'm already in Baltimore, which I will be next Monday, Tuesday. So we'll see who's even playing. All right, these seem to run more special cards. I can focus it. There we go. Kierstead, who's down in AAA, I believe. I am no longer listening to Orioles podcasts. Just not following them hardly at all. I am trying to get into the Frederick Keys. That is my first option of if they're on, they're on. That's what I'm going to play. All right, Tomiyuki Sugano on a Topps 35th anniversary. Looks like some sort of parallel. So unlike Upper Deck, this one doesn't tell me what parallel it is. It's non-numbered, so I guess I just get to guess when I go and log it. This might just be standard Mojo. We'll see. So yeah, Frederick Keys, they are in the number one spot. But even that, I'm having trouble generating interest. I'm following the Annapolis Blues. I haven't been to a game there yet. I've only watched them on the streaming, which is fun. College soccer schedules are starting to come out. The Maryland men, UMBC men and women, just waiting on the Maryland women, so they'll get first priority. Right, we're gonna do our something premium to wrap up, I guess. So this is Hobby Legends. I'm not gonna fool myself again. It's a nice thick envelope, but the only reason it's a nice thick envelope is because in here there will be a pack of penny sleeves. And since I'm buying a lot more than I'm selling right now, I have some of my penny sleeves. But there'll be a pack of penny sleeves in here, as well as some tennis cards of royalty, which is a really nice set. But, all right, so I enjoy watching tennis. I really do. It's a great sport to watch. I don't follow it. Like, I can't name you too many players. They told you they are coming to DC. So I got 2 cards coming to DC in July. Missed it last year. Went 2 years ago with Melissa. It was hot as blazes, and it's not super easy to get to. So we will. I'd like to go if I can. I can figure out a way to make that up. All right, I've got 2, both from Robin Montgomery, which makes sense. I only got like 3 players in the break, and it was like a 5 case break. So we've got a Regalia relic, and we've got a Triumph relic. And from the back, I don't see numbers, but I believe they're all numbered to 75, which amounts to a base card in Topps Royalty. I guess we'll start with the one I think is a slightly less cool, and that is the Regalia relic. But this is still a nice card. And it's a nice image, signature, and relic. So if I can get to this tennis tournament, I will go and see it. I meant to go to a University of Maryland game or tennis match. It is the sort of thing that doesn't necessarily feel worth going to College Park just for that. And it was either not great weather or is indoors, which I don't know. From the pictures I saw, it doesn't look like a whole lot of people go. This is the Triumph relic. Triple relic, including multicolors. Sticker auto, which is a bit weird on a premium set. You would think they'd be on card. But it is a cool card. And these are so rare that is worth something. But we'll hold on to it for now. Well, I have 2 of them, so maybe we sell one. So yeah, driving was essentially 30-35 minutes to College Park to sit indoors where you're like right on top of the team and you're like one of 5 fans. Just, I don't know. That's a bit weird. That's the sort of thing I would do when I was in college, but I'm not in college. So I think if I want to watch tennis, I will try to go to this tournament in DC when there'll be lots of players players and fans, and it's some of the best players in the world. So we are going to wrap it up there. Let's preview what I've got coming up Sunday real fast. So I mentioned I have the McDonald's All-American box, but we've also got this guy, Bowman U Chrome. So this will either be this week or next week. Got some more Star Wars. I've got some Ravens. Some more Series 2. The Redemption, the Spurs stuff, and whatever else we can find. So that is coming up. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing the weekend. Kind of my rest and relaxation week, and almost exclusively every team I follow is farther away than I'd like them to be. The only possible team that's close to me is the Crop Dusters. I did season tickets to them for 2 years, but haven't gotten them for the last 2 years because I was looking for places to sell rather than to spend, and it didn't really work out. So I've kind of been ignoring them. We'll see. Maybe we do a game tonight. It is hot as blazes. Maybe we do a game tomorrow or Sunday. Or maybe we just hold off till next week because there's a lot going on next week with some really good stuff. So I'm going to take off. See ya.